Hello folks, my name is Leo. Welcome to my nerd room. So today I will talk about a movie called Predator Badlands. Okay, is here. Okay, and I will give synopsis here and give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie. But before I do that, first time here in this channel and you like this kind of content about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general here, leave a like in here and subscribe. Okay, share this video with your friends who likes pop culture like me and ask them to subscribe here. My goal here is to get 500 subscribers. Okay, we are 200, so help this channel to get 500. Okay, that help me here, give it the support. If you do it, I will appreciate that. So let's talk about Predator Badlands. Okay, so the story is simple. Okay, that so we have a young predator. Okay, it's called Dak. This one's here. So he's a young predator, right? So he has his first hunt, right? That first hunt, right? But he has only one chance, so the last chance, right? And uh, and he was trained by his brother. He's called Queen, right? Is one of them here, okay? And this guy behind him is his father, right? So his father killed his brother, okay? And because the father they doesn't care about their sons, right? So he just wants that the one of his son, right? One of them go hunt some monsters, right? That and his brother sent him to a place there. It's called another planet. That is called Jenna, right? And there this guy met this person here. So it's not a person, it's a robot. It's called Tia. Okay, so she is a synthetic robot, right? There, and she was created by a company that I forgot the name of the company. Okay, and they need to work together, right? There. So the thing is that and this person here is her sister, right? They were created by the same company, right? That and the good things about this movie here, these two characters here, they are played by the same actress, right? I forgot the name of the actress here, okay, but you can recognize her, okay. So in the comments, put her name, the name of the actress, okay, in the comments here below. And this guy needs to hunt a monster, right? So they have a deal. Okay, so they have a deal, and they need. So if you help me to find my legs, because she doesn't have legs, right? Uh, yes, if you find, that's why she's behind him here, right? Because yeah, she doesn't have legs because she explain is really interested that because it's all connected, right? She explained that because this monster, the same monster he will hunt here, this monster kill all the people from this company who created her, right? That so really interesting story, right? And this person here, Tessa, okay, Tessa, she wants to fight her, right? Because is like a sister, right? That and one of the guys from the her troop here, they they said, "Oh, your sister is she is with somebody else, some predator. This guy here." So they have a deal. So he wants to find the monster to hunt, right? And she wants to find her legs. That was really fun, right? When she said that, and they have this deal, right? That and the action scenes is really interesting here, right? So it's really good action scenes there. I like it their interaction. I like both the and one thing is another thing is really interesting that they use the different languages here, right? That so because yeah, because he wants to hunt this monster to be a part of the tribe, right? That the predators there, right? So the tribe is called Aucha, Yaucha, right? That's the name that. He wants to be one of them, right? So that's why he needs to hunt this monster, right? Because of his father, right? So he wants to obey his father, right? Um, and here, so I like the interaction. I said like the languages, right? So she used English, but he used the Yautja language. That is really good. But the problem here, I was asking myself, I was wondering myself, like how they understand each other, right? That so one person use English and then the one use the predator language. Let's put it this way, right? That was really interesting, but at the same time, so how they understand each other, right? So the languages, right? And but that was really interesting at the same time. Okay, so action scenes really good here. I like the action scene. I like the design of the predators here. So for example, here this guy and the monsters. I like the monsters here. It's really interesting to see that. So and. Every time they explain the story, right? That, but for me, I think they could explain a little more about the story. So like just show because here I think they don't show for you the monster, right? The Kaliski. I think that's the name of the monster there, and for me here was like they should show the monster, right? So I don't know if but that was that monster or another one. So I was a little confused, right? So and the but good to know that they explain what's happening, right? So because the company that she was created, right? That as a robot, right? Uh, was attacked by this monster, right? So that's a good connection, right? But that's some betrayals, right? So something like that. And I like the visual of the scenario, right? So the places, right? So you will see some places there. So that's remember a little bit Doom, right? Remember Doom, the movie, right? So and here is I like that because the visual of the places there are incredible. Yeah, remember a little bit Doom and remember a little bit The Lord of the Rings, right? So like mountains, right? That the cities, right? So really interesting that, right? And the way how he killed the monsters is really interesting, right? That so and I like that. Okay. So for me, it's a good movie, a great movie there. So the director of this movie here is the same director from this movie here. Okay. The Pre. Okay. Yeah. Predator Pre. Right. That. And also this animation from Disney Plus, right? Or Hulu, right? That Predator Killer of Killers, right? That. So really interesting ones to watch. I really recommend it, guys. Though, especially the Street Dance. It's much better than the first Predator here. No, it's not much better, right? But it's really good, right? That because I still prefer the first Predator, right? So Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know that, right? That. So, but for me, I like it a lot this movie here. So I didn't expect that. So my expectation was pretty low there. So actually I never create the expectation for any movie, right? So any movie I didn't I don't create any expectation. I just watch that and give you my opinion, all right? So that's my opinion here. So my rate for this movie here, I will give it 9 out of 10. Okay, that so I think they need to explore more about this, right? So I like the how they explained what's happening, but it was really fast, right? That the explanation, right? They could show what's happening there. So because we want to see how these monsters kill everybody, right? So how that? So how that, right? And about the languages here, like I said, so how they understand each other, right? So one use predator language and another one use the English, right? That so was a little and was a little strange for me, right? That was strange, and sometimes was in some parts was a little confused. Some parts of this movie here, but their motivation is really interesting, right? So I like their interaction was really good. Okay, so that's my opinion about this movie. But have you watched this movie here? Uh, put here in the comments below what do you think, right? So put your opinion, and if you like this video here, leave a like here and subscribe. Okay, don't forget that. And share this video for friends and ask them to subscribe here. My goal here is to get 500 subscribers. Okay, we are 200, 230, I guess here. Um, but I want 500. So help me here to get 500 subscribers. Okay, helping me here, give me the support. If you do it, I will appreciate that. Okay, and I see you in the next video. So see you. Take care.